Years.
Gotcha. Well, we've been fortunate. The weather's been just phenomenal. Getting warm already. Students are already, oh, turn on the AC, hurry. Like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I know. 78 today though, so that's nice.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to hit 90. Yeah, so I'll take that 78. But just in time for spring break, right? We have it coming up. And now the
Absolutely.
students are already chomping at the bit to get out of here.
Yeah, I can imagine year after year, but
Yep.
I follow the work over at your laboratory and then, campus in general. So a lot of wonderful things coming out of the research and everything that you're doing. So
Yeah, we have an agrivoltaics project that's going in right now. They've been working on it for some time, trying to get the electrical finally into the ground and getting it connected. And so it kind of disrupted a little bit what we do. Our laboratory is just right outside of where this 3 acre parcel is, and so they've had to run the electrical under the ground near our lab, which is kind of used up in our area where we do parking and a lot of our outside activities. And if we had to move a little bit, and then they came back and said, "Oh, hey, you guys can't use your restrooms for a while. What happened?" Well, we found the missing sewer lines. Well, I didn't know they were missing, but so they took out two of our restrooms for a couple of our buildings, and then the day that they were going to actually do a kill so they could connect up everything, they didn't realize our entire Wi-Fi network was back in that same building where they connected to. So everything here, we're in the middle of the meetings, all of a sudden, boom, you got no Wi-Fi for a couple of days. It's
oh
like, oh,
man.
here we go. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, this is the project that has an impact on everybody.
sure, sure. And those old lines and everything, right? There's a lot of old buildings still, well, where you
Yep.
are, obviously on campus. So it's just getting everything upgraded, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of nice. So they're still the company's still putting in everything out there. I'm not sure when they're supposed to commission it officially and get it going, but it'll be a nice. It's a single tracking array. They have, I think there's one, two, three, four, five, six different lines by facial, and
Mhm.
they're up about 7 feet in off the ground. So I'm not sure if they're planning to run uh, livestock under it, like sheep, or if they're just going to. They put it on half the field, so I don't know if they're planning to just grow crops across the entire 3 acres, and then here's 3 acres that's open, here's 3 acres that's under the array, and compare the results of that.
Sure.
I'm not in contact with the researcher, so I'm not sure, but I'm just curious to see how it
Yeah,
runs. So, yeah.
I'll have to bring my boy out there. We go out to the farmers market sometime on the Wednesday.
Oh
You,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
they've since our livestock area now is really completely taken over by our College of Veterinary Medicine. So now they've been pretty strict on people coming out there. We have all these horses that are out there, and of course they all belong to the uh, veterinary college, and so they use them for treatment and pairing the students. So they're pretty particular. We used to get a lot of people come out on the weekends, would love to come out and see the animals, but now they're like, now they're trying to keep it secure, and now they're saying they've got people coming out that they want them to check in and have a visitor's badge before they come out there. So it's yeah, a
it's
little bit
changed
different.
things. Yeah, sadly. I guess it has to happen. And also, some of these participants for today's meeting, they do end up coming in a little late. So apologize if you're on a schedule there. And
Oh, no, no. Today
okay.
we're wide open today.
Thanks.
Actually, I was working with one of our extension gentlemen up in the San Carlos area, and he asked me about coming up and flying a drone and mapping a sawmill for him. And he asked me earlier in the week, and he's, "How about can you come up on Thursday?" I said, "Well, I've got a webinar due in the morning. I can probably get up there in the afternoon and we can look at it." Well, that'd be great. And then he's started putting all that together. Then somebody from his organization, "Oh no, no, we have to do it on Friday." Okay, Friday, all right. So then I had to, because I had to move some other meetings around in the afternoon, and says,
Mhm.
no, we're going to do it Friday now after a meeting on Friday. Okay, so then let's bring the other meeting back that was going to have on the afternoon. It's like, okay, I'm glad we're done until spring break is over because now I can start juggling these little
Yeah,
meetings.
can't imagine how much you have to do day to day.
It's interesting. Yeah, we do a lot of work with our communities on drones as well. And in fact, I've got a workshop with our REpS group on Saturday, and we're doing some drone training with them. So it's just yeah, whatever we can help to provide is it's there. It's just everybody, hey, help, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Okay.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh my goodness.
So, I might have to jump off. I do apologize, Ed, but I look forward to going back and watching. I
Oh,
have
no
a
problem.
zoo day with my boy today 'cause he's off
Yeah.
school.
Understand. Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate understanding and thank you, Don, for
Yeah, of course. Thanks for logging in.
hosting. Absolutely. I'm just going to leave this run so
Okay.
that way the account will allow it to log if that
Okay.
disrupts. And
Okay. So, and I shouldn't need to sign in, right?
I think that we're all signed in and it's just
Okay.
ready to go. And then, depending on what the schedules of the other faculty that are coming on, we'll see if anyone comes on today. But usually there's several, up to 10, participants.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll
If it
see.
doesn't
I
if it
guess
doesn't
we'll
happen, we'll go
get
with
our afternoon
Absolutely.
back. But yeah, we'll hang on. I think usually it's a customary 15 15 minutes or so.
That's fine.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, nice to meet you, Ed. Maybe I'll see you out at
Good to
your
meet you.
spot sometime. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Come on out. We'd love to have you out here.
I appreciate that. You meet my
Thank
boy.
you.
Don, I'll
You
see.
bet.
Okay.
Take care.
Talk later, Bill. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
Okay. Well, it's just you and me, Ed. Well, I guess we'll
Hey, here we
see.
go. Yeah, so I don't have anything planned until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not in a big hurry.
Yeah, yeah. I have to go run an errand.
I
I
got you.
yeah, but I mean I'm good until about 1:15. I'm Central Time, so yeah, so I have about an hour and 15 minutes before I have to get up and go somewhere.
There we go.
But we'll see. Hopefully somebody will join here.
Jump in. Yeah.
Hey, Rami,
Yes.
is there a meeting going on? Because I can't hear anything.
Oh, I I'm sorry. You can't see us. I
No,
can't either.
I can see you, but I can't hear anything. Nobody's talking.
Oh, right. That's because nobody had joined. I'm sorry. I was I was actually getting ready
Because
to.
I joined a little bit late, that's why I know.
Oh, no, no problem. No problem. Yeah. We were
So you
just
guys
kind
are,
of doing
so you
work
guys,
because nobody was on the call, and I guess I wasn't looking at the screen, so I'm sorry about that.
it's okay. But so are you still waiting for some people to join or?
Well, I was actually thinking about calling the meeting because we don't really have anybody on here. But I mean I'm happy to just kind of have an open discussion if you would like me to kind of go through the update, and we have Ed here to kind of talk about his program. I don't know if you guys want to just have a conversation. It's up to you. Otherwise, we'll have our next webinar when where hopefully we'll have a few more people to join. I'm not sure what the best thing to do is, but I can kind of leave it up to you guys how we want to proceed.
Is Rami online?
I'm sorry.
Rami Pangle, is she
Yes, yeah. Remy is at the Kidwin Challenge this week.
oh,
And so I'm new to the Repairing Schools team. So I'm helping out with some of the development and fundraising. And so I'm running the
yeah.
meeting today. So I know you're not used to seeing my face. So I'm sorry about that. My name is Dawn James. So I'm doing development work at Repairing Schools it's just, part of the gig work. And so I'm helping out Remy here to go over the update. And then we have a speaker, Ed. Dr. Franklin, and then we were going to have just some updates from Kidwin. I can't see your name or anything. It just came up as numbers. Which
Yeah, I mean, that's my university number. So
Oh,
actually,
okay.
uh, because I have two screens and a laptop is closed, so it's a
Oh, that's
different
okay. And,
setup.
what's your name?
Abdel Noor, so just let me turn on the camera here.
Okay. You said Abdul.
Abdel Noor,
Abdul.
Abdennor,
Okay. And
and
which
last
which
name
which school are you with?
Utah Valley University.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Um, have you been working with repairing schools? Have you done one of the
Yeah, I mean, it was like maybe 4 years ago when I put a proposal to establish a wind energy club at Utah
Mm,
Valley University.
very nice.
But apparently, students were not really that keen. So what I did is I I made it as a capstone design.
Mm,
We were hoping to compete into this wind energy competition that,
okay.
that's held by NREL,
Mm-hmm.
but things are not working properly because I went to 2 years ago. I went to the competition that was in Boulder,
Mm-hmm.
Colorado, and the teams there were really large. Like they have like 70 plus students from different disciplines.
Mm-hmm.
And in our university is basically most of the students are non-traditional students, so they have
Mm.
families and they have work, and so therefore they don't have time to really commit themselves for activities like this. So I put it as a capstone for last 3 consecutive years, but this year I didn't put it through. I'm hoping that I was talking to a colleague of mine from electrical engineering that I don't know if you're familiar with. We just built a wind turbine, small
Oh,
wind
good.
turbine here. We had a big project with the Utah System of Higher Education, over 1 million, almost $1 million, to work on wind turbine inspection using drones and
Mm.
AI and reliability analysis. That's my part from mechanical engineering. And we're hoping that maybe next year we're going to offer something, some a capstone design between mechanical and electrical engineering, where they bought an EV cart, small cart, and they want to put like a small turbine, wind turbine in the EV, and that basically integrate the electric with the wind energy. So I was going to ask Rami if I think you were asking for proposals up to
Yeah,
$5,000.
yeah, for the seed funding.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So so I'm happy to let me just skip through to that page. I can just kind of run through some of the updates that I have. Then it might be, useful to see. Um, and and you can, I won't give you the full pitch,
Yeah, yeah.
but let me see if I can do this. Be on the screen share. Okay. Let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So wait, here it is. So this is the seed funding. This is what you were referring to, right?
Yeah.
And so let's see, virtual series to help applicants build stronger, more competitive proposals here and here. And then I want to say if we had the deadlines for them here. Um, so this is for the Google Solar Scholar program. I might have to get back to the exact deadline that we have.
If
So I
you, if
was
you go
going to
back,
talk.
if you go back to the first one that you showed us,
Mm-hmm.
it says
Let's see.
deadline. I think proposals are March 4th to April 15th.
Oh,
Is that what
okay.
it is?
Okay. This is a virtual learning series to help prospective applicants build stronger competitive proposals. So I think the
Okay.
proposals are not due till later
Yeah,
this
that was
year.
yesterday.
Yeah. So it seems like well, March 4th was yesterday, but the April 15th, you still have time. I don't think the proposals are due till like May.
Now, what the seed funding is it? Do you know any idea? Do you have any idea about the deadline?
I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I can't see my other screens because I'm sharing the screen. But what I'm gonna do is write down your question, and then I'll make sure I
It,
send you all the information on it. It should be on the website. Let me see.
okay.
I
If you, I'd appreciate if you can send me maybe
Yeah, and
an email or the link.
let me make sure. Do you mind popping your email in the chat? I just
Sure.
want
Yeah.
to double triple check, make sure I have it. If you're on the call, I'm sure we have it, but if you can pop it in the chat, and then I'll make sure that I send you all the details. I don't know why I wouldn't have the actual date on here. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
you got it?
Well, sorry, it's because I can't see my screen. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yes, I see it here. Okay, no
All right.
problem.
Good.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
Uh,
that's my question. I think I don't know what are the chances of getting these kind of project grants.
You mean like getting awarded a project?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what the statistics are, how many proposals she gets in versus how many get rejected. I think
Okay.
definitely the earlier you get it in, the better, in general. Um, but I think that, depending on project impact, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, that's something else I can ask. I don't know. I don't have the statistics that
Okay.
they've run recently, but I from the amount that they've awarded, I think the chances are pretty good.
Good.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Did you
Thank you.
have any
Thank.
other questions on anything? I think if you want to tell your students some of the things that I'm sending to people is just some of the new programs that we're doing around career assistance and some of the alumni programs. And then we have the awards coming up. The other thing that I send to people is, some of the students is the student webinars that we have. We have some pretty good speakers, if you want to share that with your students. And
Okay.
then I know Ed is here to kind of talk about his program, but yeah, I'll spare you if you don't want to hear all of it, but it's up to you. I'm happy to kind of go through everything, or if you guys want to just have a conversation, then that's fine too.
Well, I just had that question I was going to address to Remy. So since you already answered my question,
Okay,
I'm
well,
fine. I don't know.
I'll
I don't
make
know
sure
about
we
Ed.
email you with additional information on that.
So
And
Ed, are you based in Texas?
no, Ed's in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
All
I'm
right.
in
Because
Texas. I'm
I've
in
seen
Houston.
I've seen you before in some previous meetings.
Yeah, I've attended meetings in the past. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Right. Thank you, Don.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye. How can I get out of this? I'm not familiar with Zoom.
Oh, it should be on the lower right, the little man walking out the door. Okay, Ed. Well, I think that's I think that's gonna be it for us.
Well, that's all right. Things happen. So
Yes,
yeah.
well, we would love to invite you back.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
yeah, so I really, really do appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Sure
Really nice
thing.
to meet you. It sounds like you're doing some fantastic work. And
Yeah,
keep us in mind where we can help.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understand. Things are happening there, and yeah, I was looking at the projects, things that are coming up, and
Mhm.
we're we're just like we just finished up our hosting our big statewide competition here for agriculture and FFA here this last
Mhm.
week. So now I'm just kind of like, okay, getting
Okay.
back into the semester, and we have some things coming up with our 4-H people. In fact, I got our 4-H state people reached out to me and said, "Hey, you did a summit thing for us 2 years ago. We had all these kids come through. They love the hands-on. Can you do something again?" And I said, not knowing what their budget, I said, "Would you guys want to do something with wind turbines?" "Oh, that would be fantastic." Okay, great. Well, let's see about planning that for June. So now
Yeah, I love
last
that.
time we had 70 kids come through and we were doing some solar projects with them. So I thought, okay, well, we've got a couple wind tunnels here, so maybe we could do something with that on the PVC side, so it makes it relatively inexpensive. And
For
the last
sure.
time we did something with 4-H, we didn't have enough materials for all the kids, and
Mhm.
they were working in groups. And then when it came to the end of the day, kids were upset because they didn't all have a
Mhm.
wind turbine to take home with them. So I said,
Oh,
well, let's
yeah.
make sure we have a budget big enough that if you're going to bring in a bunch of kids, that they all have something, so you
To
don't
go
have
home
kids
with.
upset. Oh, I
Yeah.
want to take it home.
Yeah. Yeah. That must have been hard. They must have really
Yeah.
wanted to take it home.
But it's fun to
Okay.
get them engaged in it. So that
Yeah.
was the part anyway. But
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, thanks again, Ed. And I will
hey,
send you
absolutely
comments
done.
to Remy.
No problem. And we'll
Okay.
just, reschedule and redo it again.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye now.
Bye-bye.